everybody. Okay, so right now I am going to be I'm going to use one product to try and make three things. So let me show you so far. I'm going to use this entire carton of heavy whipping cream. Let's get started. I'm going to pour this whole jug of heavy whipping cream. Now, the recipe, it wasn't really a recipe, it was more like a video I just kind of watched and took note of it. And I literally just Googled how to make butter or something easy. I don't know. And then it popped up this little video that showed me. They used heavy cream, but their title was in English and in, it might have been Arabic. I'm not sure. But either way, they used heavy cream. My store only has heavy whipping cream. Hey guys, so okay, I'm sorry I got cut off. I've already poured my heavy cream in here. I stopped this so that I could re-explain. I just watched so that I can explain better where I was just at. So I believe that if I'm in America and they might be in another country, whatever country they're in, if they, if the translation is like, okay, well, in their country it's heavy cream, but here it's heavy whipping cream. Either way, I used heavy whipping cream, followed their directions from their video, and it worked just fine. It came out exactly the same way theirs did. So I'm going to turn this back on to low speed. See, it's already starting to go. So you guys will have this in a time-lapse video. Obviously, I'll stop my time-lapse in the video to show you, but right now I'm whipping this into whipped cream. I'll mix it around once it gets to that point. Turn this back on low speed, and then I'll, once I get to that point, I'll show you and talk to you about where we're at then. Yeah, so right now we're making butter out of heavy whipping cream. I did increase my speed for the whipped cream, but okay, at this point you can see that it is stiff whipped cream. So now I'm going to have it keep going. It is white right now. It should change to the color yellow. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, wait, I'm sorry. I just realized when I set my camera back, this must have looked really awkward. Okay, this is apple juice in a jar for my son. I'm sorry, he wanted it and I completely spaced. These are some really cool mason jar lids that I just got that are obviously, you know, you can drink out of them. Oh my God, that looked like a jar of pee now that I'm looking at it. This is apple juice, guys. I'm sorry. So this is one of the things that is really awesome for me to find, because I guess maybe it might just be my state, but I could find heavy whipping cream not that expensive, or I can go to Sam's Club and get, you know, twin packs or big jugs of it, fairly inexpensive where I live. And for me to be able to make multiple things out of one item kind of goes into play with the whole self-sufficient, moving on type life, where instead of buying buttermilk, buying a ton of butter, buying ghee, things that can be expensive or cost efficient, especially when you use a lot of buttermilk in recipes, or you go through a lot of butter when you have a large family, or you're cooking for a lot of people or baking for a lot of people. Being able to do this is awesome to me. So, you know, this is one of the things that's down in the books for me. And it's really awesome. Now, I do wish I had a food scale so I could, like, measure out when I'm done, like, the amount of butter I got or the amount of buttermilk. I'll eventually get one, maybe one day, someday, probably not. Here's to hoping that I do. Okay, so now this is really thick. Okay, without the weird yellow oven light, if you can see, it's kind of going from white to like an almost opaque color. It's starting to turn yellow. It's getting really thick. Oh, hold on. As you can see, it's starting to turn color a bit. Yeah, you can tell with this light, it's really bad light, but it's really thick. If you get close enough, you can actually like smell the butter. If you taste, earlier I went like that and I tasted it. It has a butter flavor. I mean, I don't go eating butter off a spoon, but definitely has like the flavor of butter. Obviously, you will get a mess out of this, especially when it starts separating. It will get messy. Okay, sorry guys, I don't know what happened. My phone. Probably need to go through it, though I did just pay for more storage space. Anyways, sorry that it kind of went out. Oh, it's starting to look like fluffy butter. Yeah, definitely turning a yellow color. Now you can see it's definitely yellow, not so much white anymore. yellow. As you can see, it's definitely looking like little grains of butter and whatnot. Let me see if I can, you see where it's starting to separate? Can you see that? It's starting to separate now. They're getting butter and buttermilk now. Okay, and I noticed that once it separates, you see. Okay. There you go. So I'm going to get this up. And it will make a mess. It will spit on you. So if you don't want to be messy, don't do this. Or have a guard. As I said, I was too lazy to pull my KitchenAid down because it's heavy. But I do love my KitchenAid. My grandma gave it to me. It was once hers. So maybe next time I'll do it. Maybe honestly if I do like a triple batch of this at once so I can get a lot of butter and a lot of buttermilk out of it. But now I'm going to get all this formed. And let me just show you. I'm going to lift this up. Push all my butter off. Don't mind my children in the background. Okay. I'm going to just, this is for my buttermilk. Move that out of my way. Okay. So I'm just going to kind of scrape around, take my butter. As you see, I'm just going to kind of press it together. Obviously, I'll press it up this way so you can see the buttermilk separate. So they called it in their video, they called it buttermilk. Now, whether it's actually buttermilk or you would consider it something different, whatever. But I don't know, I'd probably still use it in place of, I don't know, something. Okay, so here goes my sister collecting up all my butter. She's gonna form it into a ball, a nice tight butter ball. And let me get some cold water. So she's gonna form it into a ball, and then she's gonna put it in that bowl after she's got a nice tight ball. And she's, how many times can I say butterball, right? And then she is going to,
Mommy.
He's covered in butter from earlier.
My hand.
Oh, whoa, your hand is dirty. Go get a wipey. Okay. Let's go do that. Okay, so I need to get a jar full of cold water for her to, what are you doing? Giving it a bath? Rinsing it? Yeah, she's basically giving it a bath. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna put water. Don't go getting none of those.
Well, I want one.
I know you want one, but you're not having one.
I already gave you some, Savannah.
Give her enough. That's your problem.
'Cause I wanted it too.
Yeah, kids don't understand that.
I don't even know if that's getting me doing anything.
Okay. So, now that she has the butterball, let me get her some nice cold water. As you will see, the water will get a little murky from the butter. More? Yeah. So you're not going to cover it completely, but you are going to give a nice amount of water so you can clean it out. And not clean it out, I guess get all the extra little buttermilks off of it. Okay. There you go. Yeah, it'll work. And then I'm going to have to get her a nice, whatchamacallit. Did you use 2 of these last time?
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't have parchment paper, so I can't rip her a big chunk, but I do have these sandwich size sheets.
I need my butter paper.
Okay, so in the video, yeah, now that you remind me, they did not call it parchment paper, they called it butter paper, and that's our new thing is we won't call it unless it's butter paper and butter paper only. Is it? You want this now? Mm-hmm. Ugh. Do your thing. Let me move this bowl. So now she's gonna form my butter into, oh, that dirty butter water. I'm sure I could have, okay. So she's gonna form it into a nice, like, butter rectangle brick. A brick of butter, if you will. Hold on, Sebastian. Once she forms it, she'll put it on this clean piece, and then we'll wrap this, once the butter's wrapped, into, what are these kids doing? Okay, once you're done with that, just wrap that. Let me go get the baby. Hey, 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 hey. You wanna go see the butter? We like butter, don't we? You big old baby. You wanna watch her? She's making a brick of butter. He won't watch you. He's watching it in the camera, by the way. Hi. 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 You want to say hi to the camera? Say, hello, people. Hello, people. Sebastian wanted to get in on this butter party. Ooh. Yeah. Do you want one more piece? Yeah, that one's a little bit wider than last time.
I guess I could. Hold on.
You want another clean piece then? Okay. Ow, Ragnar, that hurt my foot. So, a brick of butter, if you will. Everything is everywhere. Let me throw this out. Ow, Ragnar. Okay, so then after that, we are going to take a nice, okay, this is going to be this is a lot more complicated when you have a baby in your arms. I can do a lot with the baby, but my oh my. Okay, there you go. Take that. And we're just going to pop that brick in our fridge. Can I handle this baby so I can pour the buttermilk after you wash your hands?
This cling wrap is not clinging.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure it was a cheap one.
It's my butter hands.
It's the butter hands. Okay. I have a 16 ounce. Is it 16? Go check on that box. Ooh, guys, I don't know. I didn't check. I've got so many sizes. It's not even funny.
12 pints, 16 ounces.
Okay. So I have a 16 ounces. Okay. Now I'm going to be honest with you. There was like maybe 2 tablespoons in the other one that didn't fit. That's probably going to be the same thing this time. I'm not freezing this because I'll probably use it. Yeah, so you see, obviously there's... I mean, if I wanted to freeze it, I could leave a little more headspace and use one of my plastic freezing lids that we just bought because I'm tired of these getting messed up for nothing. I've been starting to stock up on my canning supplies because I'm gonna start canning soon. Okay, and I have labels, so I'm gonna work, but they're these dissolvable labels we just bought. So I can put them on my jars and they'll just wash off. So that's, that's nice. So I will label this, but honestly for now, I'm just gonna label it with a Sharpie because that's who I am as a person. Now I have 2 jars, 2 16-ounce jars of buttermilk.
32 ounces.
So I have 32 ounces. Thank you for the math skills. Buttermilk. Milk, butter. It's the 13th. Ragnaru, you wanted your baby? So, I have buttermilk. So I have 2 blocks of butter, 2 jars of buttermilk, and I have like, honestly, I could do this like, I think 3 more times. That's how much heavy whipping cream I have. So that is that. When I do get around to making my ghee, I will film that. I might incorporate it in this video, or I might put it in another video. I'm not 100% sure, but that is that. Guys. So now that we've cleaned dishes, and by we I mean my amazing sister has cleaned my dishes, I am getting out my big thing of butter, my pan, and on medium low heat, hello, medium low heat. Okay, sorry, my sister was not paying attention to me. And being an older sister, she should be paying attention to me. Yeah, she's nodding in agreement. I don't know, maybe I should cut this up so it's like in chunks. So on medium low heat, you're gonna wanna cook your ghee, well, cook your butter down till it's clarified and becomes ghee. So I'm going to, so it fits in my pan, cut it up into pieces. But I'm doing all of this right now. So this big old chunk, what you guys just saw me make earlier, or in my previous video, these will either be on the same video together or they will be on 2 separate videos, one following the other. But you guys just witnessed me make this. So okay, let me throw this away. Okay, Chelsea, will you come explain ghee to my friends on the online?
That one thing I want to do?
Yeah, come explain that one thing. Sorry guys for blocking your view. I just need my little spoon. Can you see it?
If you're only looking at the calories and fat intake, it doesn't matter whether you choose ghee or butter. Their nutritional profiles are almost identical, but removing the milk from ghee does offer additional benefits, namely the absence of lactose and the higher smoke point. Which
like
at work, when we do our hash browns or our eggs or what we grease our cheese and egg pans, which are little cast irons with, it's basically clarified butter, which is basically what ghee is.
Okay.
It's just taking the lactose out of.
And it has a higher
smoke point.
Smoke point.
Smoke point.
Smoke
Which is
point.
why, like our grills, we can put them up to 450. We don't.
Why? Do you though?
Yes, we have some chefs that do, and it's really horrible.
Ew.
And we have some grill ops that think they're, Chef Ramsay in the kitchen.
So as you can see, it's starting to melt slowly.
Bro, these things are addicting.
I've got some yogurt going for my son, and I believe my mom will probably eat some when she's here visiting. Maybe even my stepdad, I'm not sure. I know I will. After this, though, tomorrow, you guys have seen me film making butter. You guys have seen me film making yogurt, so I'm not going to film that. I should have, though, because I didn't use the coffee creamer. I just took what was left of my vanilla extract and dumped it in. Same thing, though. No coffee creamer was added, just vanilla extract. So I guess same process. Nothing changed. But tomorrow I will film the simplest process of me making homemade sour cream, because I'm tired of buying things when I can make them a whole lot cheaper with less ingredients and make a bigger batch and be able to store them in my freezer, or, it's just, to me, it's a better way for me, in my mind, for my little brain to comprehend. Yeah. So, here we go. This is just slowly melting. I'll either cut the video to go back to it and it'll be a short video, or you guys will have a time lapse with some music. I'm not sure yet. But nice melted butter. We're getting there melted. Oh, y'all. Can you see this sweatshirt? Look at this. My sister just got it for me.
I thought you meant like recording.
No.
My bad, I'm not in that.
So I'm going to clear off these little milk solids, which is this white stuff at the top. I have to skim it. Oh, so you'll watch me do that with my little measuring cup. It's a slow process. We're probably going to time lapse this for y'all. Okay, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I now know what they're talking about, that toffee flavor or whatever. I'm turning my heat off and I'm moving my pot over here to sit. It does. It went from like a nutty flavor to a toffee flavor. It really did. Okay, that was crazy. And here's my 4th cup of what casein, I think it said it was called, the milk fats and all that. 4th a cup right there. Skimmed off of that. So I wonder how much that's actually going to end up being. But I'm just going to get rid of this. Right there in the sink. And now I have my, oh my God. I have my ghee cooling a little bit. It said rest it for about 5 minutes, then put my cheesecloth over my fine mesh strainer and put that over like a liquid measuring cup or a bowl or something. I'm gonna use a liquid measuring cup. So that way once it's strained, I'm gonna put it in my jar, label my jar, and get that up and going. Okay, now that this has been sitting for, can you take that? Now that this has been sitting for about 5 minutes, we're going to slowly strain it into our big measuring cup with our cheesecloth and our fine mesh strainer. So we're going to go slow and pray that we don't mess this up. Ooh. Ooh. Can you come scrape this? Sorry. Please. Thank you. Just get as much of that. Carefully.
I just press play again.
Okay. I don't know what it left off at, guys, but we scraped everything out of that bowl. Got all the ghee down there. I'm just kind of pressing out what's left of the liquid. And that's about that. And there, my friends, oops, is that golden, beautiful, oh wait, yeah. Smell it. It does actually have that toffee smell. I couldn't have the nutty smell. I couldn't pick it up.
That would be so good on popcorn.
Right.
Oh, I bet you that's what they use for popcorn at movie theaters.
But it does, in fact, have the toffee taste. So now I'm just going to pour this.
Smell.
Yeah, the toffee smell. So I am going to just pour this in here. And that is our ghee. That actually made a lot. Okay, I'm not even mad. I was thinking, oh, I could do 2 of those bricks of butter to make a full jar. No, that actually made a lot of ghee. So there we go.